Hey everyone, it is Liz Costanzo, and I'm going to walk you through an overview of creating the escape room just using Google Slides. This is probably the easier one to do. So we're just going to start with this. I'm going to kind of back roll it, and then I am going to break it down. So what we're looking at here is the actual escape room. And if you notice on the side, I made this little poem because when I had people try the escape room, they couldn't really figure it out. So the little poem is, "Oh no, the door is locked. What shall you do?" It's really quite simple. Enter code for the clues. 7 items in the room are where you must scroll. When the finger appears, you're ready to roll. People weren't able to figure out that when the fingers showed up, that's where they should click. So that's the little help there. The timer is ticking, 15 minutes to go. You better move fast before it explodes. This particular timer at the end, it's a bomb. So in 15 minutes, it will explode. I don't know if that happened to anyone while you were in the core instruction today, but you do have to turn it on yourself. So when you set this up, and this is going to be showing you how to actually set this up. The one thing is there's several components that go into it. So first, I created, I'm going to go to my clue answer key. So on the clue answer key, it is just all the PowerPoint slides that you're going to see when you're in the escape room. So that's what I started with. What is it that I wanted to review? So I created these slides first. Okay, done and done. All right, so then I also made a clue collections sheet from the answer key. So I started with the answer key, then I made a clue collection form. One thing I wanted you guys to notice here is that it doesn't have the highlights on the clue collection form, because if it did, there would be no reason to do the escape room because you could simply use a packet. So instead of that, they don't have this part here. This they have to go into the escape room to do. And then I use mostly slides. I did use one Google form, which was when you click on the key or the lock, you're going to get how to unlock it. And this is where you collect all your letters and you put them in. And when you unlock it with the word celebrate, you've completed the review, and you've escaped from the escape room. So back to the beginning, this is what it looks like. And this is what I'm going to teach you how to do. There is one thing that I think I can show you before we do anything else, is how to get these slides. So when you actually click on the escape room and you go here, it takes you directly to present mode, which is super cool. It looks a lot nicer than having to pause and move somewhere else. And that is very, very easy. So to do that, what you're going to do here, I'm just going to use this one. I'm going to make a copy because I wanted these separate, right? So I'm going to do copy, and then I'm going to open a new doc under presentation. You're going to love this trick, by the way. I'm going to drop this in, delete this one. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to share, and make sure when you share, oh, wait, I need a title, sure. Save it as clue. All right. So I want to make sure it's not restricted. I want anyone with a link to be able to see it, and I want them to be a viewer. And now what I'm going to do is copy the link. And then, and oh, also, you guys, when you're doing this, you want to collect anyone with a link just in case when your students are doing it and they're not going to be connected to Teams, whatever. It just makes it easier if you anyone with a link. So then you're going to come over here and Control B. You're going to type back until you get to the word edit. Okay. Then stop there, write and present, and it puts it automatically in present mode. So then when you're creating your linking to your clues, you're going to use from present mode. But that's super cool because it just looks so much more sleek when they go immediately into the slide and they can't type on it. So it just really works that way. So anyway, that's just a quick tip before we really get started. So let me do this, close that up, kind of done with that. And we're done with that. And we're done with that. All right, here we are in the escape room. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to get out of this one, and I'm going to show you how to create like the background and add the images here. Really, when you start, you want to start with, here's what like I said, I created my answer key and my cards first. That was the review. Then after I created the review, then I'm like, okay, now I'm going to create the escape room and attach what I wanted people to learn to this fun process. So I'm here, I'm going to open this up. And I'm actually going to start with a blank document versus a one that's complete, because we're going to set this up together. So I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to do a new presentation. And the first thing I want to do here is change this to, I'm going to call this, name it something, escape room. AP.gov. Okay, so I have a name for it now. So what I want to do next is I want to add a background. Now notice I have the slide up. I don't want to use that one. I want to change my slide. I want to go to apply layout and I want it to be blank. Now, this is where it gets fun. I want to add a background. And since it's an escape room, it needs to be something with a door, right? So I'm going to click on Insert Image and I'm going to search the web and I'm going to type in room with a door. Very exciting. Okay, see what happens. I hit background. I did that wrong. I wanted to go to background. Sorry. Click on background. Now I'm going to choose an image. Now I'm going to type in webcam, Google Images. Now let's try that again. Room with a door. Ta-da. All right. Now I'm looking around. I want to find one. And I really liked the one that we used, which was the this particular one. It looks like a castle. It looks like it would be somewhere I'd want to escape from. So I'm going to select that one. I'm going to insert, and now I have my background. That's awesome. Now, this is what is super cool that happens next. So now I want to add something to the room. So these are going to be the objects that I link my clues to. Okay. So then I'm going to go back to insert, and this time it is image, and I'm going to search the web. Now, the trick here is using the words transparent. Okay. So I am going to type in the word transparent, and I'm going to type in the word throne. I want a transparent throne. So I see these pictures and I ask myself, well, I wonder, are any of these going to have a white background? So here's what I'm talking about. So when you add an image over here, like this one, I can tell it's not going to be right. And here's why. I'm going to show you. I'm going to insert this. And it is that black background, so it's not going to look like it's in the room. So I say, oh, I don't want that one. I want one that's actually transparent. So I'm going to go back to insert image. Oopsie, insert image. Upload from computer. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Insert, image, search the web, victory, transparent throne. Okay, here we go. Looking at these, I think this one might, I don't know. I don't know. This may or may not be. We'll go, oh, insert. Let's see what happens. Yes, okay. This one is a transparent. See what I mean? You can see the background through it, right? So it's going to make it look like we're actually in the room. So I'm going to stick my chair in the corner. That's so cool. And there it is. So now I have an object where I can link my clue. Okay. So I have that object. Let's try one more. I think you get it though. Like insert image, search the web, transparent cat. Ooh, there's a web. Let's do transparent spider. What do we get here? The suspense is killing me. All right. So transparent, I think, well, I know this one should work. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go insert. There's the bug. He is also transparent. I'm going to stick him right on the web. So now I have spots for two clues that I'm going to link the items to. So now we've set up our background, we've added some of our items, and then here's what we're going to do to link. I think I saved, that's the escape room untitled. This is where we are. So I want to link one of the slides. So I made this slide over here. What do we call that clue? Yeah, that one I just created. Okay, so this one. Now, what we're going to do once again, I'm going to put this into present mode. So I'm going to share. I am going to give anyone with the link is going to have access. I'm going to copy the link. I'm going to put it over here. And then, like we did before, I'm going to change this to present. Then I'm going to copy this link. Going to go back to my escape room. Not that one. Not that one. Sorry. Where'd it go? Here it is. All right, so to this one, then I'm going to attach it here. Super, super easy. I click on the chair. There it is. I go to insert link, just like you do for everything when you're inserting a link. Control B, apply. Hooray, it's linked. So now let's see what we've done. We've added the background, we put in some transparent things we're going to link our clues to. And now we are going to go to view our slideshow. We're going to see that finger comes up when you click on it. It won't show up anywhere else. There's nothing linked here, but here it is. We click here and ta-da, we go to our slide. Now, what I learned when I was making the slides for the core instructional strategies was to add on here, return to the escape room. So on each of my slides, I put a link, return to the escape room, and it takes us back to the escape room. Otherwise, they have so many windows open, it gets confusing for people. So just another tip, add return to the escape room as a hot link and then hot link it back to your escape room. So pretty simple, right? That's all it takes to create these slide decks for using Google Slides and creating your own escape room. What takes what's time consuming is the setup before. It's like making your slides so you have the right information on there that you want the kids to learn. Also, what do you want to link in the instructions so they understand what they're going to do? But those are the tricks that I learned to create a Google Slide escape room. Super easy and super fun. Remember, the key piece there is to type in that word transparent when you're looking for your image because you want it to look like that thing is actually in the room. All right. Thanks, everyone. I hope that was helpful.